I have a question. So when we graduate, what?
All right, welcome back to the 5-hole after however many weeks we were there. We were gone. A lot has happened. What was our last show?
2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, but
You weren't here.
Yes.
I wasn't here.
It
I
was
haven't
the
been here for a while.
absentee ballot episode.
The anti-Nico.
The anti-Nico special, apparently, according to everybody.
Yeah, it was.
Do you not hear anything out of yours?
So
I hear you now.
I hear you.
I was just making sure.
Yeah. So that was 2 weeks ago, and then it was President's Weekend, so schedules kind of got mixed up with school. So we weren't able to just whatever.
Mingle.
Did not get together last week.
Mingle.
But there's been some happenings since we left, and now we're back. I would say first off, the Four Nations face-off happened in the 2 weeks that we were gone.
Greatest
That
thing
was
to happen to hockey.
Awesome, totally
Yeah,
love
in
it.
a long time. Yeah.
Now next
In a
year's
long
All-Star
time.
game.
That was the most watched.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was the most watched hocky game
very cool.
ever.
Yeah,
Really?
no, it was really
Yeah.
cool.
Damn.
You know
I
what's
think it
gonna
was 9 million or something like that. Most watched. Yeah, I mean, you pitch two countries against each other. What do you expect?
Not to like rain on the parade, but next year's All-Star game is gonna be so depressing because everyone's gonna want it back. But
Well,
yeah,
the All-Star game,
but it's
here.
happening. No, but they're doing
and
it
it's
well.
the Olympics.
It's the Olympics, right?
Yeah, so that's fair.
The way they're doing it, how I understand it, is
Okay.
that next year they start out the first week of February is All-Star break.
Okay.
And I will be in attendance, and I'm sure Nick will be in attendance as well.
I plan on going.
Where is it?
It's at UBS Arena.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, shout out. So
Skills comp. Thanks for inviting Rob. Rob, you can come with
Yeah,
me
he can-
since
dude, if
he
he
doesn't
wants to
want-
come, he can come.
well,
I know.
no. I asked if we wanted to go together. He's already got made plans. With his
Yeah, I'm
family.
going with my family.
He has to
come
go
on.
with Ann. Yeah,
It's
No,
fair.
I
I don't know.
I'll go with you.
I'm
Rob.
going with
I'll
my
just go with
something.
me.
I'm
Maybe
going
do
with my
something.
brother and my dad. Like, it's a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Take my niece, maybe. It'll be fine.
We'll be the mammoth by then. It's fine.
Yeah, you'll be the mammoth.
You'll
so
be
yeah,
the what?
so February.
Utah mammoth.
The Utah mammoth.
Yeah, because it can't be the Yeti.
It can't be the
Trademarked it.
because the drink.
That's got such a good. You mean the cup? The thermos, not the drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeti.
It rolls
Okay,
off
so
the tongue.
so anyway, so
Yeah, it
February,
would
the
be
first
great.
week of February starts off with the All-Star break,
Mhm.
and that's that first weekend.
Got it.
So that will cut off, and then immediately after All-Star break ends, and I assume a lot of the players are going to be playing in the All-Star game. Those players who are selected for their countries will go immediately to the Olympics,
Do you think that some of them will
and that's
opt out of the
in
All-Star game?
Milano.
Yes,
Uh,
in
Milano Cortina.
Yeah, it's in Milan. It's cool.
Milano cookie.
So yeah, all right.
Okay.
So yeah, so they're going immediately after, and then that's another 2-3 weeks.
Oh,
so I think
it's a
that
break.
I think the month of February there will be no hockey.
That would be dope. Would love. You know, what would be dope is if like some guys get together. Remember when like the NBA went on like strike?
Yeah.
And like LeBron had like games in like high school gyms. Is if like
Oh.
they started doing that, like a couple guys got together in some barn out
Yeah, so
somewhere.
we're
and
making a
just, like,
league for the month. Like,
Like
we'll
the-
play.
they
the
go do
John-
some like ODR type
Yeah,
stuff. And
like
they
John
could go.
Boy.
that would be sick.
That would
John
be
Boy
good.
Warehouse.
The John
games.
Boy Warehouse.
Yeah. Go
Something
do
like
like an
that. So they-
ODR somewhere and
So
just
they're doing
play.
that. My understanding, and I'm pretty sure no one really understands it fully what they're going to do, but my understanding is that they're going to do it for the entire month of February,
That would be cool.
and that will be off.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
do some.
Great game, even though USA lost. Great game.
Yeah.
Great game. They should have won.
Yeah.
But this is the problem that comes along with it, which is going to be the problem with the Olympics too. Matt Kachuk might be out for the year
Yeah.
for the Panthers. So he risked his playing time, obviously,
Same with
because
McAvoy. He's got like an infection in his leg.
they were going shoulder. They were going
Oh.
hard. Obviously, like the USA were
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
trying very hard. So was Canada trying very hard. But like sometimes injuries happen. I mean, Shea Theodore, Canada game 1 got hurt. And he was really upset for not playing in the final. But USA lost Kachuk, McAvoy. Who else didn't play? Who else got hurt? Oh, Quinn Hughes obviously didn't play at all because he was hurt coming into the Four Nations. But yeah, so I think that there's always going to be some pushback when there's injury. I know a lot of people didn't like the Four Nations because a lot of people got hurt. Like Kachuk, like if you're a Panthers
Yeah.
fan, yeah, it's really exciting. You know, they're playing for this trophy. Like I get, but it's still an exhibition game.
Now
And now you have Matt Kachuk coming back, your best player,
now not coming back.
give or take best player. I mean, Sam Reinhart and Alexander Barkov.
One
but-
of your key guys. Put it that way.
Face of the franchise.
One of your key guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
I mean,
one of
he is probably their best player, but now he's hurt, and it doesn't look like he's getting better anytime soon. They said like they
Yeah.
obviously, hockey doesn't want to reveal a lot of information with their players, but he might not play for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And then
Sucks.
what is that? What's the trade off there? Is it worth it? Probably not. I mean, for the Panthers organization, it's not worth it.
But I guess the same thing could be
Sucks.
said for like just like MLB All-Star Game or something.
Well, that's the
Because
whole
the
problem
ri-
with
the risk of
with the
anything.
football, with the basketball All-Star Game. They don't try as hard.
Yeah, but also like the thing is too with like football, like I feel like it's very different with the Pro Bowl because it's at the end of the year and there's only 2 teams left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I understand like the teams that are playing like their Pro Bowlers usually don't go into this Pro Bowl. They don't play in it because they're getting ready for the Super Bowl, which everyone's okay with because it's like especially if you're a fan, you're like, I want you ready for the Super Bowl. I don't give a shit about the Pro Bowl. So I totally understand, but I love the Four Nations thing. I think NHL as a league is doing such a much better job comparative to the NBA and the MLB and the
NBA.
Well,
NFL
this is the right
Horrible.
decision for
the NHL.
everything.
For the sport, it's amazing. For
It's-
teams and players,
yeah.
it's not the best thing because of the injuries and stuff.
But that's what you're going to get
But-
every single time you talk about
but it's for the
exhibition games in the middle of the
but
season.
for the greater good of the sport
or
of
even in
hockey.
the offseason.
But for the greater good in the sport of hockey, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's a
Awesome.
way more publicity, way more fandom. I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
people
The engagement
don't like hockey and are still watching that game
Yeah.
just because it's USA Canada.
I-
But
people are patriotic about it. Like
yeah,
my
yeah,
dad's
yeah, you're
like,
national.
Yeah.
You get like national pride for you're playing. The players are playing for something, and you get national pride for supporting your team, especially with all the politics going on with Canada and the US. But
51st state.
yeah, 51st
Coming
state.
soon.
Yeah, they really don't like that at all. They don't.
I was getting chirped in your comments by some
Yeah,
guy.
I mean, dude, Trudeau is like there.
They hate him.
They hate him, but like
He's-
all of a
he's-
sudden they like love him for some reason. Like
I was
he was like he was at Boston
Yeah.
TD Garden, and he was like, you can't take our game, and you can't. I'm like, dude, all right,
calm
like,
down.
I mean, you're using like hockey as like a political movement. Like this is not what it's supposed to be about.
Meanwhile,
it's really
he's like
annoying.
hated by his country.
He's
They
like,
hate him.
yeah.
I was away and I actually met someone from Canada on vacation the day he resigned. And I was like, but like, and the media here is a little bit different than Canada. So I wasn't entirely like sure he like stepped down or whatever, resigned.
Mhm.
So I asked the guy, I was like, did Trudeau resign today? And he's like, yeah. He's like, we're so happy, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I was like, oh, wow. Like I knew he wasn't liked, but like this guy really didn't like him.
I know.
And he was a pretty normal dude. Like, he's just
No,
a
yeah,
business guy.
no one.
And we started talking about like the economics of Canada, and he's like, yeah, he was terrible for that.
What
Like,
did they hate? I mean, they
Yeah.
hate him. I don't know who's taking his place, but it turned into politics, which added to it. I was good for it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
using it, I think was stupid.
yeah,
Anyways, so that was fun.
after he's already out of office.
that was
I know. Yeah, I was gonna say like he's not even prime minister.
Yeah,
anymore.
that-
you
so-
just resigned.
that was fun.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
one more thing.
Well, yeah. What?
Jordan Bennington, big game player.
Oh my
he
God,
looked
yeah,
great.
dude, they
He
were. And
looked
shout out to
great.
Canada. I mean, I was getting like satisfaction from like they hate Jordan Bennington. Like
know.
they were destroying
He
him in the
shows
first
up
four
when it
games,
matters.
and he showed up when it mattered. I mean, he's
always
the
does.
only
Did you see
reason they
those
won that
save-
game.
the
Austin Matthews,
saves?
yeah, Austin
The
Matthews
saves?
had like
Yeah.
three
Oh my
three open
God.
net goals, and he was just he was on his
Unbelievable.
head the entire game.
Yeah.
So
he made
good
some
for him.
Insane saves down the stretch.
He's
That
a good.
was
I mean, he's a Stanley Cup
huge.
winner. I mean, he's the reason the Blues won that championship.
Carry them.
Carried them to
Big
that
time.
championship.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that was fun. Super Bowl, we're past that. Baseball.
Spring training
Yes.
is now
Spring
underway.
training is
Speaking
gonna-
of
Yeah,
Mets.
I happen to be wearing the sweater today. But
I have Mr. Met next to me. No, it's just you do. I mean,
What was-
I
It's
love
just
the
a
Mets.
sweatshirt. I don't know. what
shout
you
out
want
Shomania. Yo, congrats.
Shout out to Giancarlo Stanton.
I
Guy's
mean-
already back.
Oh.
Double. I mean, I'm used to it. As long as
Guys-
he shows up in the playoffs and he'll hit like 15 home runs, and I'll be good.
I don't understand how he's built like Hercules. He's got tennis elbow, but
That's
it's all
probably
right.
why.
That is true.
It's probably why
It's
he's
very
built-
funny.
It's probably why he gets hurt all the time because he's
Yeah.
built like Hercules.
Is there any developments or nothing since he flew back?
No, he's in New York, and there's no developments on it.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
But shout out Shamania. He's going to be out for a while. So Clay Holmes is your day 2 starter. That
he
sounds
looked
like
actually really good.
that's what
I
Robert.
said the same
That's
thing.
what Robert
He
told me.
looked
really
he did
good.
though.
He did, and then again,
All right, it's
It was
against
encouraging.
It's against AA, AAA players.
okay, that's fine. It was just encouraging to see
Oh,
him
yeah,
use the
great.
new
His- yeah, his
pitches.
stuff look good.
I'm
Okay.
not saying, oh my
There's
god.
been times, trust me, I've seen thousands of pitches from Clay Holmes,
Oh shit.
and there's encouraging stuff, but then
No, I agree.
it's Clay Holmes. So
We'll see what happens.
he lets up one hit, and you're like, okay, I'm never seeing the Heat. 6-0 before you know it.
Okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I have faith in my franchise. They
Why?
and
Why?
my coaching staff.
But
and the
no,
general
but
manager,
why? But why?
Why do I have faith
Why do
in
you
my
have faith in your team? They have never, ever, ever, ever delivered on it for you. Why do you have faith?
No, I have faith in the coaching
I
staff.
mean, I get it. I'm
I
an
have
Islander
faith-
fan, and we're
I have faith in the coaching staff and the general manager. Okay. It's a small sample size, but they haven't given me a reason not to trust them from last year. That's what I'm at.
Okay.
They haven't given me a reason to hate him.
you got rid of your glue guy, Jose Iglesias.
He wants a long-term
my
What
deal.
does that mean?
God.
You think they're gonna fall off because of him?
He wanted a
No, that was a big part
he
of their
wanted-
season, though.
Yeah, it was big.
Yeah, but
He
he's
That
was
was probably the biggest part of their
he
season.
was
He's easier
and he actually
replaceable.
and it's
no, the player.
forget
Yeah.
the song.
The
He also
player. I'm
played
talking
well.
about the thing around him.
I don't think they bat an eye with that stuff.
Oh, I think
He
they
also
do.
wanted a multi-year deal.
Okay, yeah.
That's
I mean,
not
he doesn't deserve
professional
it.
teams
No,
aren't
he doesn't-
worried about
But
that.
see, that's where I have faith in my team. And same with Pete Alonso. Instead of just like reminiscing on, oh my God, he hit one home run. Oh my God, this guy made a rap song and whatever, Spanish song, and he was great. Like, we're not going to go and just
Good song.
drop multi-year deals for you just because we like you.
Yeah, that was a smart move.
Like that's
I mean, Scott Boras had probably his worst offseason ever.
his best and his worst.
His
At the
best, yeah,
same-
his best and his worst.
at the same
The
time.
Soto, but every other person like didn't work out.
Yeah, he put
Every
together
single
a
other
master,
person.
He put
I
together
mean,
a master.
actually,
No,
Bregman kind of ended up working out.
what?
Bregman,
Yeah, no, but
Bregman kind of ended
So
up
it's like
working
he
out.
either-
He
and
made
then-
a nice.
Yeah.
either guys
penny.
did really well or they had terrible off seasons.
yeah, Pete Alonso had a bad offseason.
Yeah, I agree.
Very bad offseason.
But again, that's where I have faith in my
It's a
team
crazy
because
deal.
they
Can't believe.
oh, it's an insane
What?
deal.
Crazy.
It's the
Bregman?
weirdest. It's the no,
the Alonso.
Bregman deal's crazy.
yeah,
The guy's making
They're
40
all
million a year.
crazy. Yeah.
But the Alonso deal is weird on both sides. I
Right.
think it's not. I don't. If you guys are wanting to like, oh, you don't believe in him that much, you're still giving him 30 million a year.
There's no cap. Doesn't matter.
I
more
understand there's
I'm
no
more
cap.
concerned about the years with him. I'd rather not be locked up on Alonso, which they're not.
No, it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
but and with an opt out every year, which doesn't
It's
make
only
sense.
2 years. It's only a 2-year deal.
3.
He declined the 3. It's a 2-year deal.
Okay.
It's only I'm
The guy loves betting on himself. It's an awful trade, especially if
it's-
you're like
well,
him.
listen. That's why
I always bring
have
back to
faith.
2018 when they were comparing him to Judge. My favorite conversation.
I
ever.
didn't. I never compared him to.
You're a
Judge.
liar.
I didn't.
Um,
I never.
I'm just saying.
I
I'm
always
saying you
thought-
definitely said that to one person.
I always thought he was a
You
far
did.
better player.
You did. You did. You definitely said that.
I always
to at least
thought.
one
I
person.
always thought Judge was a far better player than Alonso.
It's not even close.
No, it's not. He had
There was conversations about
Alonso
it. though.
had 1 year,
I saw,
and that was
Did
it.
you guys get that MLB notification the other day where they were comparing Soto to Judge?
No, I didn't get that.
No.
They were like, "Who's a better corner outfielder, Soto or Judge?" And I almost dropped my phone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's the craziest conversation. I hope I can find
I did not get that notification though. But
it.
I'm
But
that,
it's not like it's far off.
Corner outfielder?
What? What are you talking about? Defense?
yeah. What? That's what I'm just. Is it overall as a player or
If it's overall as a player, it's
closer than?
It's not what
it's
you just
closer
even-
than just fielding, sure.
Yes, I agree to that.
But then again, I don't think it's a debate.
As of just fielding?
No,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I would say just the player, but it's a closer gap than.
Yeah, no,
others.
yeah,
Yeah.
than fielding, absolutely. But
It's
like, I
all
just
right,
don't.
You don't have Aaron. Like
That's
for the
just
Mets,
the
it's
media
like,
trying to like get underneath people's skins. Like
Yeah.
we have to like,
But that's what
like
they-
now we're doing this
that's
now,
their
where
job.
everything's like, oh, you guys lost Soto.
That's the whole point.
You guys lost Soto.
They're doing their-
$800 million.
They're
It's
doing their
like,
job.
Yeah.
That's what they have to do.
I
That's what
know.
media.
But
That's,
what would happen if they re-signed him? You'd be mad.
would
Like,
you be mad?
At
if-
800 million, I don't.
No,
think-
no. Or he took the 760. Let's say he declined.
If I'm being honest,
Let's say he declined the Mets and took the
but-
Yankees
okay,
offer.
so this is my mindset before he even signed. I saw the 760 for the Yankees, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I saw that and I was like,
That's a lot. It is a lot. I agree. And trust me, I know it's a lot.
but like you still take that deal, sure, because he's returning and you've seen what he's done for your team.
okay,
The 800 million new team is scary to me. If
Yeah.
we signed an $800 million contract for someone who hasn't played on our team before, it's scary. Like it's
Yeah.
it's a scary
agree.
thought. I mean,
I agree.
you don't know what he's gonna do.
No.
You don't. Well, you do know him. You know what kind of
Yes.
player he is. You don't know what he's going to do. How he's going to
Yes.
fit with the team. If he's even going to like the players in the locker room. If he's going to like the
He
management. If
does.
he's gonna,
He does. That
Yeah,
was one of the things
okay,
though the
but-
Mets knew before going into it because he's very good friends with Starling Marte. He's very good friends with
Starling
Lindor.
Marte might not be here much longer.
Okay, but he's here now. So that when you're getting him here
Yeah,
now,
but the guy's here for 15 years.
okay, but doesn't matter because the younger guys
15
below him know
years.
this guy's a stud. I said it when the whole free agency was going. The Mets were the only way that he was going to go to the Mets is that they overpay and they give
Yeah.
him more years.
Well,
That was
yeah.
the only way he was going to come to the Mets.
15 years, dude. We are going to.
What
be,
were you? 14?
We are going to be
Was 14 years for them or 16 years?
No, we paid last 12.
No, years for the Yankees.
12.
I thought it was like a
No.
year.
12. I think it was 12 or 13. Something like that.
I'm like,
It wasn't 15. Tell
no,
you that
I don't.
now.
It wasn't. Hold on.
15 is crazy. I've signed one of my teams have signed one 15-year contract in their entire existence out of all 4 teams, and that 1 year is an abysmal contract. Rick DiPietro. That was a
No, Yankees gave him a 16-year 760.
16. Thank God.
16-year 760
Thank
was the
God
deal.
we didn't sign that. Oh my
But you'd be
God.
happy if they signed him.
I would, but 16, like
Yeah.
What is
after
the-
year 4,
I had a
after
feeling-
year 4, and you don't have a
From what I remember, I had when you said it, I had a feeling that it was longer but less money.
Dude,
That's what it was.
16 is
Yeah, that's what they offered him.
dude. We'll be 20. We'll be 30. What?
We're 20.
something.
We're 22
Dead.
now. So 8 years
Yeah,
we're 30.
30.
Think about it.
35, 30.
You want to talk about?
36,
You want to talk
something.
about being 30?
God?
You want to talk about being 30?
37 years old. Be 37.
Listen to this. Max
37.
We'll be,
Soto's a Yankee.
we'll be 30 when Max Fried's contract's up.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's normal. That makes sense. I mean, 8 years are normal contracts.
What for a pitcher?
I don't know. For a pitcher,
Pitcher's a little rough, yeah,
suspect.
but
Yeah.
8 years are normal contracts.
you
in the
want to
grand
talk
scheme
about
of things.
30?
Yeah, but you can't compare those two contracts.
No, I'm not. I'm not. But I'm
No,
just-
there's people that do.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Whenever people are like
It's a big-
Soto 15,800, they're like, "What about Max Fried?" It's like, what about Max
It's
Fried?
two different.
There's a
it's,
$700 million difference.
It's
no,
true.
how much is he getting?
I'm exaggerating.
What is he
it.
getting? Like
I think he's getting
185?
180, something like that.
Yeah, that's why that number sounds familiar.
Some $1 million difference. $500,000
It's
difference.
two different
$500
animals.
million difference.
It's two different animals. It's two
Yeah.
different things.
I don't. If I'm a Met fan, I'm happy.
I am
Obviously.
very happy. I'm very happy.
Obviously, scary contract. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to sound like I'm
But
whining.
No,
but
of course
I,
it's a
I get
scary
it. It's
contract.
happy. Are you happy? I mean, you get one of the best hitters. You get top 3 hitters in the league, and
to go with a pretty decent lineup.
Okay.
I didn't say the
We
best
did-
lineup in baseball.
We
I
did
didn't say
compare the
that.
lineups.
I didn't say the best lineup in baseball. I said a pretty decent lineup.
yeah,
And
they're
you
gonna,
can't be
they're
wrong.
gonna need. They're gonna
That's
need to
not
tack
wrong.
back. They got a lot of tack back at.
I
They
think
got.
they're going to be fine.
They got a
I'm-
lot of.
they got
yeah,
two
I mean, when you're
positions-
down 6-0 in the 3rd inning, you're gonna have. You need a lot of star power to get back to it.
Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll
With
see.
who?
What,
Clay Holmes?
Yeah.
Anybody in that rotation.
all right, we'll see what happens.
Frankie Montas?
Frankie Montas, who's also,
Also
hurt.
hurt.
Yeah,
He's
I
got a
know.
lat
That's
injury.
crazy.
He's got even longer. They said Mania should be back by like mid-April, so like 2 weeks into the
Not bad.
season, which is not a significant. That's not crazy amount of time.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make myself like sound like a whiner. If you guys do well, I am going to be so angry because it so should not work in
Yeah.
any form of the.
But look at
sense.
What do you
last
mean?
year.
They have a good team though.
But look at last
yeah,
year.
but their pitching is so poor.
We said the same thing
This
last
is a
year.
rotation.
Right now,
Right
so
now it's-
without Mania and Bontas, right? It's probably going to be
Yeah.
Kodai Senga, and then Clay Holmes.
Okay.
Then it would be Tyler McGill, and then the kid Griffin Canning, I think was
the-
the 4, and then after that,
Peterson? Is he still
Yeah,
there?
oh yeah, Peterson. I forgot about him. So yeah, so that's the 5.
If that line, I swear to
But it's
God.
only gonna be temporary.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
but
was
then
about
you
to say,
replace it with
Mania will be back in 2 weeks.
Mania,
into the season.
Mania, who might not have a good year again, right?
But he's better than the 3 left.
Sure,
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But you have like, I would say
I think the
you,
Mets are
you
still-
say you have right now in your starting 5 all healthy. You have 1 pitcher and 3 C pitchers.
yeah. I would say
You don't
well,
make the
I would say-
playoffs
I
with
would
that.
say. I would say.
You know what I mean?
I would
When
say
you-
you're saying-
and if
Those guys
God,
get healthy though.
But
if-
listen, but
no,
listen,
I'm saying
listen.
when everyone's healthy.
The Mets have
even when everyone healthy.
When's everyone healthy?
Well,
listen.
Who's a B tier pitcher besides Senga?
I
in
would
that
say
lineup.
Mania.
No,
I-
Mania, yeah.
I would say he's a B,
I mean,
He's
I,
not a-
I don't think
pitcher.
so.
He's not a C.
I mean, one
I
year
would say
doesn't.
he's a
1 year
B.
means nothing to me.
but I
1 year of his best year of his career means nothing to
Okay.
me. Look at the other years of his career.
but
where
I
he's
would
awful.
take
He's
Senga.
not awful.
He's not
He's a
terrible.
regular pitcher.
I would say Senga's better
He's
than
middle of
him.
the road.
Senga's-
Obviously, putting Senga at B.
Yeah. But again, something that
You think that rotation healthy makes the playoffs?
Well, I think they have a good enough lineup, and I think they have decent enough pitching where it's like.
and the bullpen
yeah.
got bolstered too. They made the bullpen better.
I'm not going to look at the rotation
Also-
now and be like they're not making the playoffs.
also,
like, they have a good team.
Two things with the Mets regarding the rotation.
They just made this
One,
championship series.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
off a miracle run.
two things.
I mean, miracle run. You were one pitch away from being out.
okay. But listen, the other thing is with the Mets.
You can't
two
call
things,
that a miracle run. I don't know. You can.
Okay.
But like we won the World Series a strike away from losing. Like,
Yeah.
That's
twice.
okay. But you're
Twice.
talking about the wild card. The wild card game, they were about to lose one pitch
But
away
we-
from wild card, and then they go.
But we
on-
didn't.
Okay, but I'm saying that's why I'm calling it
Okay.
a miracle run.
Okay.
It's not like you guys were a powerhouse. You were hot.
Okay.
That's
But
half the-
You were hot.
That's every team in the playoffs.
Yeah,
so
hot.
As far.
Phillies were the 2 years ago. Phillies,
Yeah.
they're hot. You get hot.
okay.
So
but-
it's not a miracle.
Miracle.
Uh,
Hot.
well-
Getting hot is a miracle for
No,
most
it's
teams.
not.
Anyways,
For most teams,
two things with the
What?
Mets
especially
rotation.
if you're playing in the NL right now.
two
with
things
the Dodgers.
Two things with the Mets rotation.
I will lose it.
I'm so glad they won. I'm
Who?
so happy.
Dodgers?
won.
Oh,
So
they
happy.
beat the
So
brakes
crazy.
off of you.
So happy. They did. They beat the brakes off. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
They're
I mean,
unbelievable.
They're probably the most illegal team ever created.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You know it's ridiculous.
I think anyone could do it.
Anyone could do
anyone
it,
could
which
find
is
the
why
loophole.
it's so frustrating
So
that
why
no
not-
one else is doing it.
And you know what's
So
the
it's not a yeah.
No, it's very frustrating.
Loopholes.
Yeah, it's loopholes. I
Crazy.
mean, that's the same reason the Golden Knights won, the same reason the Lightning won those Stanley Cups, and everyone hates it. For
I
it.
think that the Dodgers are not that they're not going to be as good. They're always.
Oh
gonna
my
be.
god,
They're going
cut
to
it
be
out.
really
They
good.
got better.
No, they did get better. I agree.
Don't say
But-
it. Don't do that. Don't
What?
do that. You don't think they're going to be as good? Don't do that.
No. I still think they're going to be a great team this year. But I would say in the future, like in a few years, that players are not going to go there as much because there's just no roster room. Well, listen, was it Ryan Brescia?
What are you talking
He
about?
pitched a 1.8 ERA.
Oh,
he got
Brazier? Yeah,
Brazier.
yeah.
He got DFA'd. He had a 1.8 ERA this year, and he got DFA'd.
That's scary.
That's what I understand.
That's
that.
not
But
a bad
players-
thing.
I
That's
know.
a great thing. They're
For the
kicking
team.
out bad
For the
players
team.
because they're just that good. If
I
you-
understand for the team, but in a player's perspective, I'm going to look at it as I want to sign a contract. I want to be locked up for a few years. Players are not every player is going to want to go there because they know
Sure, but the
as
best
good
ones
as they're
are
going to be.
because they won a
think-
World Series.
I
Yes.
think, yeah.
Yes, but I still,
Like, I mean, look who they got. Like they
I understand.
They got everything.
They're insane.
They got everything.
I know. I
Right?
understand.
Blake Snell, Roki Sasaki. They're like Hassan Kim. Like they got.
yeah.
They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna make
He's
every
got a lot of
position
upside.
better whenever we need to, because we'll pay them in 2030.
They're able to do it.
yeah. It's going to be very interesting.
They're gonna be good for a very long time,
I know.
and I wouldn't be surprised if they win like 3 more.
Probably.
I know. I hope not, right? They're gonna get. I mean, guaranteed another one.
Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, they're going to win.
At
another
some
one.
point.
They have.
Guaranteed. There's no chance they're not.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know we say like the best teams don't always win. Yes, they don't.
Well,
But
now
they do
when it
win
gets to-
sometimes.
Not when the gap in quality and strength of teams is so significant.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Dude, there's not even a comparison who's the best team in the NL.
No, or in the league.
In the league, yeah.
Yeah.
Forget the
The
National League.
yeah. I mean, you talk about the best teams in the
Entire
AL.
Major League Baseball.
Best teams in the AL are probably Yankees.
Guardians.
Guardian,
They're
Orioles.
so
I think you throw the.
weak to
I
me.
think,
I think they're so weak to me.
I think you throw the Orioles in there.
they're a great team, but
Yeah,
they're a
one of the
great
best.
team off just like
pitching, and
pitching, playing correctly.
I was about
no
to say, yeah, they don't
errors.
make mistakes.
They don't make
yeah.
mistakes. They're a
So
good
then-
team.
What does that mean? They're not one of the best.
No, I think they're one of the best teams. I just
They need a couple.
they don't
years.
excite me.
They need. They
There's
need
nothing
like.
exciting
They
about
need
them.
like a year.
Red
or two
Sox
more.
are scary this year.
Yeah.
Orioles.
The thing with the Orioles though is that they can
Royals
get
are good.
if that
Royals
team
are really good, but Royals are like the Guardians. They just do things correctly.
and they just got Jonathan
And
India. They just boosted up their infield.
Sometimes if you have
Mm.
teams that are less star power, and I'm putting star power in quotes because it's kind of an exaggeration,
Yeah.
because they have Bobby Witt, who's probably like the 3rd, 4th, 5th best player.
He's
in
an
the league.
animal.
When you have teams like that, they just do the right things, and then it just makes everyone better.
Yeah.
Which is, you would think, like if you have a great team and they just like the Yankees, if you just play like the Royals, like or play like the Guardians, like you be way better than you are. But thank God we got rid of Gleyber Torres. I miss you though. I miss you.
He could play third base if he wasn't like a coward.
Yeah, he's a little. He I mean,
Where did he go? The Tigers.
Tigers, yeah.
Yeah.
Tiger King.
we have one bad position or two bad positions.
Third base,
Left field,
left field.
Dominguez.
Oh my god.
That's what I would
Dominguez
say.
can't catch a
Yeah,
fly ball.
I would say the
That
Mets.
is
awful.
I would say the
horrible
Mets.
look.
It's weird because he's like a decent center fielder.
But you can't play
He's-
left. A fly ball's a fly ball. I feel like
It's
from a guy who
weird.
played the
I-
outfield.
It's so weird because he wasn't like an awful center
Yeah.
fielder either. Like he wasn't at all bad.
Yeah.
He was like a good center fielder, and like for some reason, it's just left field is like
From a guy who's played outfield, I feel like a fly ball you could kind of gauge relatively anywhere.
yeah,
But
it's just
it's like-
weird to me. Like for some reason, like he just doesn't know how to play.
Yeah,
anything.
it's just like the biggest difference is the range. Really, I never had the range for center field, but I could play right and left fine. And the only thing was also adjusting of how you're going to throw guys out, how you're going to throw to cutoffs. Like that was the only difference. Was like understanding what's going on. Like, all right, runner on first. If the guy hits the ball, if I get the ball, the guy's going to try and like get out to third. I know
Yeah.
that for a fact, so I have
Shout
to go
out.
throw with the ball.
Shout out Cody Bellinger for that nice play in center field.
Yeah,
Good scoop.
he's going to look pretty good.
Good scoop back to
I
back
like
the
it.
second tag
But-
out.
We'll
Love
see.
that.
I don't-
Well, it's funny because Dominguez on that fly ball, like he got the guy out at home. It's so
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
he like
I saw
dropped the
that.
ball and he just gunned it. he just got him out.
Martian. That's,
It was
that's the
so
Martian
weird.
experience.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I saw a Met fan comment on Twitter. He's like, if he's I get why they call him the Martian. He can't identify flying objects.
Oh, that's
I'm like,
corny.
that's so
Yeah, come
corny.
on.
It's like it also like doesn't make sense either, but whatever.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I
doesn't
know,
make
that-
sense?
It doesn't make sense. He's a Martian. He can't identify
Like
flying.
he would be able to.
He would be able to identify
Yeah.
flying objects. You
tried
moron,
to
you
get the
Long
joke.
Island scum. Hey, that's Queens.
Oh my god. You wish you were from Long Island.
No, I
You're
don't.
an Islanders fan.
I don't wish I'm from Long Island. I mean,
It's all right.
I like the Islanders.
But
Pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Cricket
much it. I
noise.
don't like the
Spencer
Mets.
Jones didn't look too bad though.
Change the swing. That's
yeah.
cool.
Alvarez did too.
I saw that. He was like more forward.
Yeah, change the swing. Don't know what it's going to do for him. He has an ugly swing.
His eye.
He is a
He's a big boy.
He's huge.
He's
I
a
mean,
big boy.
he has an ugly swing though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what that means.
Alvarez changed his swing a little bit too. Hopefully,
In
that'll
my
help
opinion, I
him.
just think
Really?
I think that
change his stance.
when it comes
make
to
some more contact.
when it comes to the Yankees, I think DJ LeMahieu should sniff an inch of third base,
Yeah.
and Oswaldo Cabrera should be your third baseman. But they're
Yeah.
never going to do that.
is
because
the Arenado trade talk pretty much just over now?
yeah, I think
The
it's
other
done.
the other day they said Astros like re-engaged, but I doubt anything's gonna happen.
He's not going to go to the Astros.
He's not on their
He's
list.
not going to want
list,
it.
anyway.
Exactly.
Or
The
vice
list
versa.
Or whatever.
I don't know.
They also just sold. Why would I go there? They just got rid of Kyle
Yeah.
Tucker. They lost Bregman. They
They'll still
lost
be
they
good,
got
I think,
they
but,
got
like-
what's it called?
Oh,
Um,
what's his name?
Christian
Walker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They got the first
Oh,
baseman.
why
And
why
Is-
would he
oh,
go
yeah.
there?
Isak Paredes. Oh yeah,
He's
Why
an
would he
all
go-
star. He's good.
because he's
Isak Paredes, fun fact, never hit an opposite field homer. Shut up. He
Oh,
hasn't.
he's like one of those. Yeah, he's one of
Just a
those.
pull
He
out.
has, there's like 4 people have
That's
never
true.
done it.
Is
He's one
Cody
of them.
Bellinger on that list?
No,
Oh, that's
he said
surprising.
opposite. I don't.
Matt Carver's
He's a-
probably on that list.
No, it's like Isak Paredes and like two. I can't remember. who
Probably
it
Jeff
is.
McNeil.
No.
Yeah,
It's not.
really?
It's not anyone like that. No.
Oh wow, that's actually surprising. Because he
It's-
can't get it. He can barely hit it out anyways, unless he freaking just golfs it.
Ooh.
He's a very good
I like
golfer.
him. Yeah, he
He's-
probably should stick to that now.
Yeah, he's a very good golfer.
Nah, I actually root for McNeil. I like him.
Yeah, he'll probably be out. I think he'll be out in 2 years or a year.
Mm.
The Mets got so many guys that could take a spot. in there.
Miguel Rojas, Isak
Acuna.
Paredes, Vinny Pasquantino, and Brendan Donovan.
Vinny
Oh, Brendan
Pasquantino.
Donovan.
He's a guy with
He's,
power.
he almost got one to center field.
He's the
He
Pasquatch.
didn't.
a pass watch.
He's the
Dude,
best
Paredes,
nickname.
He's just probably like a
Isak has 72 home runs all to left field in the exact same
Yeah,
location.
he pulls them and he pulls it and
I see Brendan.
he pulls it and
Never
gets it
guessed
out.
He's like a slap hitter. Right? That's funny.
Yeah, that's very funny. Vinny Pasquantino's interesting though because he's a guy with power, but I guess he's just like a pull happy guy.
Yeah, I guess it's like a Chris Davis. Like,
yeah, exactly. He's just a pull. If he gets it out, it's because he pulled it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like he's not gonna. He really doesn't go the other way
Dude,
with the ball.
if we
Ike
had a third-
Davis.
if we had a left,
Yeah, wow,
we had
what
a
a
third-
name.
The hitch.
Yeah, oh
if
my
we had a third
gosh.
baseman that could play, I would be so.
You would?
Who?
If we had a third baseman that could play, we would be so good.
John Birdie would have been there.
Oh my lord.
I like him.
He's a
He's scrappy.
scrappy guy.
He like scratched the lineup like 12 times last year.
He reminds
starting
me of
first base for the
of
playoffs.
Brett Gardner.
Yeah, no,
Couple
I mean,
games.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Brett Gardner a little bit.
He's good.
No.
Birdie?
You know who I actually kind of like? Why
On
am I
the
drawing a
Yankees?
blank on him? Why am I drawing a blank on him? He played with Soto on the Padres. They hate each other.
Mm.
Tommy Pham?
No.
No. I'm thinking of
Who's a
someone else.
Yankee?
Oh, he's a Yankee?
Last year. I don't know if he is.
Trent Grisham?
Trent Grisham.
Oh.
I don't mind him.
He's weird.
He's
Yeah,
weird.
a
He gives me like
he's
Carpenter
quirky.
vibes. He's like, I just don't want to wear gloves.
Yeah, I love
Who-
Clintar.
who
I
was the-
love Clintar.
Who's the guy on the Astros that didn't wear gloves?
Gaddis?
Evan Gaddis.
I was Wikipediaing him yesterday for whatever reason. He just like retired randomly.
Oh, really?
No, like not recently, but
Oh.
like 2018. He was still good. But
So spring
Interesting.
stuff happens.
spring training is happening currently, which is
Very-
fun.
Yep. Well,
We have
baseball is back.
shout out May 31st is the World Series rematch. Yankees Dodgers.
Oh, wow. And in New York, or you guys are going to LA?
I think I didn't look. If I'm being honest, I'm not going to say something I don't know. I didn't look.
Okay, I can look.
I just saw it today. Opening day is. Well, they have the stupid. I hate it.
No, don't say this. Don't say it.
I
know you're gonna say.
I hate when they go to other places to start the season.
That's
I
awesome.
hate it.
What?
I hate it.
Or I will say, why do they make it like March 12th? Make it like
dude,
the
make
same
it,
time.
Make it opening day. Don't make it 7 days before opening day, so those players have to sit for another 8 days and come back to the States. It's dumb. I hate it. Stop going. Where is it this year? Japan?
Japan again.
That's dope. Is
Or what,
Shohei
was it
going?
Korea last year? I don't even know.
Yeah, last year was Korea, I think.
Mm.
I hate it.
hate it. It's so March.
Who is it this year? Cubs.
Home open. The
Cubs.
you guys are playing the Brewers.
Da-
on
What's the
opening day.
first? What's the Japan series?
Oh.
Cubs Dodgers.
Cubs someone. Because Shoto
Probably
Imanaga's
Dodgers.
starting.
What do I want to do? Oh,
I get it. It's good for popularity, but
Yeah.
I don't care.
Move the date back.
Move it closer to the season, please.
yeah. It's. I guess it's Cubs Dodgers, which makes total sense. That there's no reason why you.
Oh,
wouldn't.
yeah.
No, I
I,
mean- I
wasn't
mean,
even thinking about Otani.
I
I was thinking
said
about Shoto.
Cubs. It makes sense.
Well,
I thought
so-
for some reason I thought it was the Padres.
So
That
this
was
is
last year.
so this is
That
the
was
whole
last year.
schedule of it.
But I was saying Cubs Padres, not Dodgers. Padres.
Oh.
The whole schedule of it is March 15th. The Cubs go to Japan, and so do the Dodgers. March 15th, the Cubs play the Hanshin Tigers,
Dumb.
and then the
It's dumb,
Dodgers
'cause
play
they're
the
gonna play nobody.
the Dodgers are going to play the Yomiuri Giants
That's so stupid.
as their last and then they have two. Oh, and then they do vice versa. They play the other team.
That's so dumb.
And then the 18th and the 19th is the 2-game series in Japan.
That's so dumb.
Both games start at 7
it's
p.m.
cool.
Japan
Of course you
Standard
do.
Time.
I think majority of people probably think it's cool.
So that would be
No, I think it's cool and fun, but it's just dumb to me. Like,
Yeah.
move it closer to the season. I hate having to watch baseball and then waiting a week to watch baseball again.
Yeah, it's whatever.
There's other spring games.
He means like
Like
actual
regular season.
like,
regular
we're
season.
Because like
going-
those count towards their
yeah, those
regular
are actual
season.
games. Yeah.
Dodgers starting the season opening day 2-0. You know what I mean?
Nah, maybe 1-1.
Imanaga might throw a gem.
Yeah, that would be dope.
In Japan.
Well, remember, the Cubs aren't half bad either. They got Kyle Tucker. Who else did they pick up? They picked up
Birdie.
Bird John. Oh yeah, legend. But Kyle Tucker was their big.
He
offseason
was, yeah.
addition.
I
And
wanted
someone else.
I wanted Nico so bad.
Yeah, that would have been too cool.
Nico
Horner.
Horner.
That would have been expensive.
That division's up for grabs anyway.
That would have been really expensive though.
A
Nico
sell.
Horner.
Give everyone. I love Bellinger. Oh,
It's gonna be cool to see.
I
Yeah,
love
wait, who else did
Bellinger.
They get? They got someone else.
I don't know.
The Cubs.
Oh, they got
Yeah,
pitcher.
yeah, they got someone.
Oh, they got what's it called? Presley?
yes,
Yeah, Presley.
yeah,
I
from
got
the
Ryan,
Astros.
Ryan Brazier. They got.
Oh, they picked him up from the Dodgers.
Yeah.
That's
I'm a genius. I'm so good.
okay.
This is why I'm here in the seat.
Calm down,
I just pulled that out of my head.
Presley.
Steve
Yeah, I
Wilson.
remember that.
I know it better than the transactions guy.
Passon.
No, him.
Yes.
Oh.
Robert Hughes.
from ESPN.
Robert Hughes from Baseball Transactions. Go
You
follow him on
ha-
Instagram.
Exactly. Please do.
Your baseball transactions?
What?
Your baseball transactions?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You followed my account. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you knew that.
No.
I thought
I
You
didn't
thought it was
know
a
that.
random account?
Yes.
Oh, what?
What's his follower count at now? 700?
No, 44,000?
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I didn't know. I would have if it was
44,000?
if it was
No,
would
I
have
was saying 700,000.
No.
Not 700.
I wouldn't be here. If
I
that
know
was
you
the
have more.
case.
I wouldn't be here. I would
Yeah.
be out of school.
Doing something.
Road to 44.1.
Yo, go
You need
follow
to, you need
baseball
to fix the
transactions.
bio.
I know.
You got to
do.
fix the
Sorry.
bio. You have 44.4.
shout out like 2017 when I made a hockey transactions page and did it for a day and a half.
Yes, we did football. We did football for a day.
yeah.
That's still up, by the way.
What? The football one?
Yeah,
Football
it's somewhere.
transactions.
Oh my lord.
Nico,
Baseball.
Nico never helped me out.
That's my bad.
Oh,
He's
you,
got to see. I'll do it right
you
now.
have a SeatGeek promo
Here's a
code?
SeatGeek
Yeah,
promo code.
I get money if you do it, so use it.
Damn. A couple of my boys follow this page too. That's pretty funny.
Say
Really?
you know
Like
the owner.
people-
Shout out.
People I'm friends with from home. My friend,
Oh.
bunch of people from
That was in English 101
Bunch of
with
people-
Nick Natalie.
people
He
from
was
the
like
fire.
a bunch of.
People from the fire department. That's what I mean to say.
Nice.
Yeah. So what
Glad
do we
they're
got coming up?
supporters.
Jimmy
it's
Yacobonis
a-
follows you.
Yeah, right.
It's a weird week this week. This
Ryan
week,
Howard too.
Ryan Howard.
That's
really?
Josh-
pretty cool.
Josh Bell, maybe.
That's pretty cool.
Josh Bell is cool.
He used to be.
Ryan
yeah.
Howard's cool
Ryan,
too.
Ryan
He's
Howard's
a-
really cool.
He killed
Ryan
the
Howard
Mets,
is
man.
really
He's
cool.
great. He was really good on the Phillies.
So, where's Josh Bell? Nationals.
Yeah, he came back.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he did go back. He was in Pittsburgh.
but came back to the Nationals.
Yeah.
Diamondbacks.
Oh
Too.
my god.
Okay,
We gotta
so
get the mergers on
What-
one day.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
This is like such a weird week of nothing right
Yes.
now because like nothing's going on. I mean,
Yeah.
hockey just started back up.
BS
Oh,
training.
Isles Rangers tonight.
Yeah.
I'm really not excited for it.
I wanted to go. But oh my
Playoff
It's,
implications, kind of, right?
yeah,
It's
it's,
big
it's a big
point-wise.
4-point swing for whoever wins that game.
god.
But
Yes. Very much so.
I'm sick to my stomach. We've lost 3 straight, and
Woo! We're coming back.
I think we're gonna lose, even though the Rangers lost 8-2 to the Sabres.
No,
Because Igor Shesterkin is a fraud.
no Dobson still.
Fraud. Not gonna say anything about it. Guys getting paid $11 million a year. Fraud. 8 more years, $11 million. Fraud.
Okay.
8 goals. Fraud.
Yes.
Taken out in the second period. Fraud.
Sure.
And everyone's like, they're not giving him any help. Some goals you got to save. Listen, ask Ilya Sorokin. He's been doing it for 4 years where he has an awful defense in front of him. So ask him what he's doing.
Speaking of that, Noah Dobson's still not in the lineup.
Thank God. Thank God. Guy's a defensive problem.
Hold on. Before the start of the year, you're like, he's like the best defender.
Yeah, he's had an awful year.
Yeah.
Yo, Robert.
180 is crazy.
Robert, he's had an abysmal. Well, last year he was really good. I always said that he has a defensive problem.
Okay.
Last year was really good. He had a lot. Of
He's like a lesser Kale McCarr.
oh my god,
Much lesser, yeah.
No
I was gonna say
defense.
Cal McCarr's good.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
he's
but
great
McCarr-
offensively. This year he's been hurt.
McCarr's not as great defensively.
No, yeah, but he's still he's
an
still a
insane
defender.
beast.
He's still
Yeah.
insane, yeah.
Before Dobson got hurt, he was thought about for Team Canada, but defense sucks. He sucks on defense. Sucks. No, Dobson, you're not watching. You suck. I hate you. Um.
I'm gonna clip this and send it to
Oh, please do.
on Twitter.
Noah
do.
Dobson.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know how bad he's been this year. Like Adam Boquist is in the lineup tonight
Yeah, no,
because Dobson's still not healthy, and I'm happy about it.
that's crazy. Yeah, I know.
Sad. It's sad to see a player decline like that.
See, that's a
Like I'm,
owner-
dude. If
that's a front office. I
if
don't trust
Vancouver,
him.
like Vancouver, there's been a lot of
You know what I mean?
rumor. If Vancouver calls and is like, all right, Lou, we want to give you. Stop hitting my foot.
All right, sorry. He's mad.
Yeah, I'm getting.
He's in rant mode.
If Vancouver calls and is like, Lou, I got a little trade for you, right? I want Noah Dobson. We give you Elias Pettersson. I'm not kidding. Sign the contract. Sign
you
the
think they would give it to Elias Pettersson?
dude. He sucks this year.
The value of him just alone.
So
in
with Dobson,
general.
Dobson's
He's
a
not
young
worth
man.
him. He's not worth him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go. With
There's a
someone.
lot of people who think he is.
A lot
Anyways,
of people in the
I'll give up Dobson. I'll give up Dobson and Holmstrom.
Okay.
For Pettersson right this second.
Okay, call Lou.
I would.
Call him up. We'll dial him.
I would.
Yeah,
He'll
like,
call into the show.
like that's a GM I don't really have faith in anymore. And
He does some good
Shane-
things sometimes, but he is a
Shane-
moron.
Shane Gillis.
Joe Shane. I'm sorry.
Joe Shane.
Not Joe
Stop.
Shane is like I kind of have faith in him.
No.
So
Please stop.
not like
Please stop.
David Stearns where
Stop.
I'm very
Lou
interested in him.
Lamoriello- okay, we're talking about two different people.
But
Joe
I'm
Shane,
talking
Joe
about the
Shane
lineup-
cannot have. Joe Shane cannot make a lineup that competes. Lou Lamoriello, I can't believe I'm
He dressed
defending him
pretty
right now.
well.
I hate his guts. Lou Lamoriello can make a team that competes. I mean, we make the playoffs every year. We lose every year, but we make the playoffs every year.
Yeah.
He makes a lineup that compete and somehow works, but he is an idiot. No one wants to come here, and I don't blame him. No one wants to be here. No one wants to be here. We lose out on everybody.
The Giants or the Islanders?
The Islanders. We lose out on everybody. We lost out on Panarin, lost out on Gaudreau, lost out on Kadri.
Well, good draw.
Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been real. Connor.
Yo.